Your purpose in life literally means your reason for existence. Have you ever asked yourself why you are alive even? Hmm? Are you here because you just found yourself alive, which is okay. But then after you discovered that living thing, what is the reason for your existence? Which values are you here to add on this world? Because when God created man, he put him in the Garden of Eden. He instructed him to go and cultivate it and literally make this world a better place to live. So have you ever asked yourself the reason for your existence? Because you see, when you have something and you don't know its value, the chances of you misusing that item or that property, whatever it is, are high. But once you discover the value, the purpose of something that you have, then you give it the respect that it serves. You handle it with care. Because sometimes I look at the way our young people, the way our youth are living so recklessly. When you wake up and you decide to drink so many bottles, when you decide to sleep around so recklessly. And my question is just one. Do you know the reason for your existence? Do you know even your value? Because had you known your purpose, maybe you wouldn't be behaving the way you're behaving. So you could be wondering, this purpose, what is it? It is simply a reason for your existence. And that purpose, for it to be a purpose, it must be serving a higher good. That means it must be bigger than yourself. Not everything should be about you. No, it should be something for others at least, or at least for the better good. So it must be serving others. It must be something you can voluntarily do or sacrifice yourself for, even if there were no monetary terms or what attached. Is there something that you can do and you still maintain a happy spirit even when you're not paid for it? Is there something that is worth dedicating your life for? Because with these daily hassles, life becomes a hassle. You're suffering. Everything seems like you're suffering. But when you have a purpose, your suffering becomes meaningful and actually ceases to be suffering in the long run. Soldiers have sacrificed themselves for freedom. Religious leaders have sacrificed themselves for morality. Some mothers have sacrificed themselves for their children. What are you sacrificing yourself for? Because without a purpose, life becomes a forced sacrifice. You live life as if it is a great evil. You feel lost and meaningless. And that's why our people are committing suicide. Because by the time somebody commits suicide, what is in their head is, what is my life all about? Is there any meaning in my life even? What is the point of me living? Which means they don't see any value within themselves. And actually, research says that 80% of the people are sad about their lives, either about their looks or about their income, about many things. And yet, you're not your income, you're not your paycheck, you're much bigger than that. That's why today I want to ask you, what is the reason for your existence? If you don't find your purpose, you're going to be frustrated doing so many things. Have you ever met people when they say in business they are there? They can do literally everything. They can do business, they can do farming, they can do service work, everything. Politics, they are there. Church, they are there. Every deal that comes, they are there. And at the end of the day, they are using try and error method. Just ending up in frustration because everything you do doesn't give you that satisfaction that you're looking for. And yet there is that one thing that you can do and you feel your life is satisfied regardless of the benefits attached. So with purpose, your life gets meaning. You have motivation for your daily hustles. There are days that are easy. You get up happily and you go to work. But then there are days where you feel like even waking up alone, getting out of bed is a hassle. So with a purpose, with a reason. When you know there is something you're looking at to achieve before you leave this world, even getting up is easy because it gives you daily motivation. It gives you a sense of satisfaction and contentment with life. And in life, there are people who are very wealthy. They have done whatever they can to accumulate everything that this world has to offer. But they still remain empty inside, even with all the wealth they have. They are never contented, they are never satisfied, just because they haven't found their reason for existence. When you find your purpose, your life gives glory to your Creator, because then you're serving for a higher good. You're not just looking at yourself and how you can fill your stomach. It gives a sense of direction. Because when you already know where you're going, then even the people you're going to interact with, the relationships that you're going to engage in, are those ones that are going to add value to you, not just being there wasting time. There are people who just don't know, they have no plan for today, therefore they cannot have any plan for next week, for next month, even for next day. They're just living. When they find you coming from the market, they ask you how it has been, and actually they don't mind walking with you up to your home. They sit, you cook lunch, you cook supper, the whole day is spent just like that. Are you that kind of person? When you have a sense of direction, even the work you do somehow aligns in a particular line. It also saves time, because you just imagine if you're a student and you actually don't know who you want to be and what impact you want to create in this world. And so you end up, you study this, but at the end of the day you feel this is not me. You study this, you're going to waste a lot of time trying to use try and error method here and there, juggling this and this. So the earlier you discover your purpose, you find it, the better for you. It will save you a lot of time. And when you find your purpose, you're going to be serving others. And when you serve others, you will find yourself served at last. So as you ask yourself, the process, if you don't know how, you can ask me. You can inbox me and I'll take you through the process. But just a few questions you can ask yourself. Who are you? Apart from the title that you have, if somebody asks you, who are you? Can you answer that question? What do you stand for? What are your values? You get? Who are you? I want you to sit and reflect on that question. Who are you? What do you love to do? At the end of the day, what are you good at? Because there is loving to do something, but you're not good at it. Or you're good at something, but you don't love to do it. So just these questions will help you start the process of finding yourself. Who would you do it for? Are you doing it for yourself, or the world needs it out there? When you get up every day and you're going somewhere, you're going to do something, you want to set up a project, ask yourself, who are you doing it for? Because if you are a medic and you're setting up a clinic to serve others, you will find that even the services you will give will be up to standard. But if you're going to set up a hospital or a clinic and the end result, the person you want to satisfy is yourself, the prices are going to be high, and even the standards are also going to be questioned, because you're serving yourself, you're not serving any other person. At the end of the day, and you be paid for what you love to do. Because even if you have passion for something, that passion, if it doesn't bring income to your pocket, you're going to end up frustrated at the end of the day. You're going to find bills at home waiting for you. So you will end up getting frustrated. So the point is, after you have found your purpose, your passion, your reason for existence, how can you turn your purpose into your income? When you reach that part, you will have finished. Everything will move on smoothly. You won't be forced to work. You will just find life moving smoothly. Don't wait. Don't forget to subscribe, to like, and share. I remain Margaret Amot Tumsime, your counseling psychologist. Thank you.